Good evening, everyone. It's Bondar JR, Silverwolf, Ron, and we're here to stream some eveonline. So thank you for being here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get switched over here. So don't know I had the volume set to 1 and only caught it as entered. So the ads are coming through, huh? So maybe that was a problem. I actually did log out of my Stream Elements and back in last night after the stream, and they're announcing again, but who knows? Maybe that's because they finally are coming through. I don't know. Never seems to work the way I intend. So, all right, what do we got? 50 manufacture, destroy, scan. I'm going to go ahead and manufacture something for this guy. Just because I always manufacture something anyway, so. Alright. Somebody added me as a contact. That would be you. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Deliver. Deliver. Here's my vexer. Let's see. I really need to make a run to Jita here one of these days. Yeah, I'm short on the high energy physics. Yeah, another one I need to do. Covert ops, I'm not going to have the necessary. There's my transmitters, which we'll pick those up from what's his face. Damage control, we're missing a bunch of parts. Drone link augmenter. Okay, well, we need to build some of these. I don't have the citrine. Get out of here. Takes that much citrine? That's a lot of citrine. Well, I can build one. No. That'll get me everything I need. There you go. Easy peasy. And we'll go ahead and add that to archaeology. Archaeology. Right. That takes care of that. Alright, so let's log out of here. I love the play around station. There you go. I haven't used a whole lot of them. I really need to. They save a lot of money. They really do save a lot of money, so.
Connecting. Skill training completed.
I did get expedition frigates done. So that's good. And astrology's almost done. Excellent. Excellent. I'm actually gonna add, let's do it the other way. You get more ore too. From the player owned station. Oh, when you refine? Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's probably, that makes sense. Makes sense. Now let's see if it actually goes the other way. That was weird. Let me move it. Where am I? Oh, I'm in Benelin, aren't I? I am in Benelin. Yep. Oh, you know what? Forget that. We'll just go over here. So let's switch to Kragan. Alright, so we'll have him run the mission. Right here in Vanillin. Seek and destroy enemy transport ships. I think that's got more than 25. Undock. Yeah, I don't have any here in Vanillin. And actually, I guess that's not correct. This pirate one. There's two pirate ones here. This one shows is closed. But I've actually looked at, what am I thinking about? I've looked at trying to build stuff through those, and they're not available. There is one in Hogamo, I think. And I looked at it, but now I'm curious with this one if we're gonna get both. Oh, there we go. Required 1% reduction. 15 requirements for manufacturing science jobs. So yeah, it does show that it has those. Got a headache. Oh, I got a headache today. Why are they shooting at my drones? The one that always worried me about the player-owned stations and their jobs was that in the old days, if the player-owned station ran out of fuel or any of that kind of stuff, you wouldn't get your blueprints back. Which was like, yeah, I can't risk that, so. But honestly, I was told by somebody that that's not the case anymore, so. Yeah, I haven't tried it, so. All right, that was the end of that. So no, it didn't give me 25. Not even close. Greased it down. All my drones are back in. Where the heck did it go? I didn't close it.
Warp drive active.
It says I destroyed 6. I'm curious. I'm gonna check out Rages and see what his says. Yeah, he didn't destroy any. Yeah, that's cool. So no, you actually have to be there for the destruction ones. That's not good. That's alright. We'll have to run them both. Here they come. Oh, hold on. Here's my 25. Here's my 25. All right. Oh, stop.
Active.
I got more. What's up here? Another wave. Didn't expect that. All right, that seems like that's it. All right.
Warp drive active.
He's got his air going. Yeah, it looks like he got another one too. Complete 5 combat sites. Okay, I must have completed the site. So.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I don't think. Yep, we got one.
Warp drive active.
Clean up our mess. Unfortunately, Rage didn't get credit for it. He got credit for the corporation points, but that's it. So he'll have to go do his own sites, which kind of sucks, but that's all right. All right. So yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I got a headache. It's the end of that one.
Warp drive active.
So, Wood 46-200 M3 mining hold at level 1 Galente Hauler. Excellent. Can't beat that. Oh, there goes my cap. There goes my cap. Grab you. Grab you. Approach you. Lock you. There's some missiles. There was some somewhere. Come on. Let's reel these guys in so we can get rid of them quick. That's just over 11 venture loads. You can't beat that. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Alright, so this one. And this one. Oh, ads. Let's approach this one. Actually. Only got 4 more left. Oop, still on the ad break. Welcome back from the ads. Glad my announcement's got. You're not seeing it again? So, are you part of Turbo? Have you signed up for Turbo? Turbo was one somebody told me about that I didn't realize about, but okay. Yeah, if you're Turbo, you don't see ads for anybody. I want to say it's like $11 a month or something. But yeah, curious why you're not getting the ad. Well, good for you. I'm a little hacked off that they make me do the ads, not give me a choice, so. Especially considering the revenue is really not worth it. Not to irritate the people that are trying to watch me and then have to worry about, you know, whether they can see me or not. No, because I have Amazon Prime too. So you get one sub with Amazon Prime that you can do to someone. Nick Hogan he subscribes to me and he does it with his Amazon Prime one. It won't let me subscribe to myself, but yeah, you can do the Amazon Prime subscription for that, and that's included in your Amazon Prime. But that's kind of a special subscription. But yeah, I still see ads with everybody else. But then again, here lately, I was watching, so Lily and those guys that actually came and raided me the other night, I think Friday night, I watched them this afternoon. And so they, I didn't see any ads when I was watching them, which was kind of nice, so. But yeah, so I don't know if there's something going on with the ads not working right or. but it tells me there's an ad,
Drive
and
active.
so I don't see it. So there's supposed to be an ad running. It looks like maybe it's not running, so. So he's got his air. I'm going to go switch over to Rage and get him taken care of. I'll move him back to Kulin and have him do something there. But yeah, so he doesn't get the kills unless he's out there with them fighting, which is kind of weird. You actually have to blow them up yourself. They're not going to give you credit. They will give you the corp points,
Docking request
the LP.
accepted.
So that's good to know. Let me select all, stack all, select all. Throw them in here, and we'll switch back to Vengeance. And there we go. Alright. So I'm going to switch back over to Rage, which is where we usually go anyway. And I'm going to fly him to Kulin. So yeah, so he got one for the LP. Unfortunately, that's not enough to get the points. So I'm going to fly him over to Kulin.
Warp drive active.
Only 4 people in Venolin, and 2 of them are my guys. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Kulin, jump. So yeah, so I'll have him
Drive active.
do some sites here. Let's see, are there any sites here? There's a drone cluster. That might be something to come back to. We'll see if there's nothing in Kulin. There should be at least one site in Kulin, so. And dock.
Warp drive active.
And maybe we'll go do some low-sec mining tonight. See what they got going on down there. So every time I mine on my stream, it seems to attract the wrong people. So.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So, I don't know. Board. Start. Actually, we were just going to do... Yeah, it's Galente. I don't want that. Tired of lowering my Galente standings. I didn't check and see if they actually had any sites here. There was a site next door, so we'll go. But yeah, with your Amazon Prime, mine does an announcement. You actually get 1 subscription per month that's included with Prime that you can do to any streamer, which is kind of nice. Yep, there's a grease to hidden, so warp to 0.
Warp drive active.
Save it. I don't know if that's going to give me 25 or not. Oh, I forgot to pick up the antimatter. Well, that's alright. We'll manage. This is in Kulin, so I can only do 4 targets no matter what I have. Should have got the cruiser. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot further. It's 32. This is the only time that becomes a problem. When they do stuff like this. And they do stuff like this. So they're fighting my drones, which I don't want. Let them all get focused on me, and then we'll... There's like nobody on tonight. Take off the closer ones. Come on. Taking all day. I don't know if that worked. Oh. Come on. Come on, Prater.
Warp drive active.
My goodness. I'm pretty sure I don't have an armor repair here. That's all right. I get 500,000 for each of the things, so that'll pay for some repairs.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh, stop. Pick up the... I can actually shoot at him, for crying out loud.
Warp drive active.
Really need to get him some better drones, too. That's part of the problem. She's using all second-class stuff. There's a tiny ad for Big Dipper stage lights. Big Dipper stage lights? I don't even know what that is. Enter 15 combat sites. All right. Give me the distance. Come on. Should have put the antimatter on here. Misses. Of course it does. That gets them focused on me. There's my air goal. Hey, what's up, Wyo? That's the last one. Yeah. My goodness, how's this guy getting hit? Is that trig thing giving you negatives? Trig thing. Oh, yes. Oh, lots of negatives. Oh, yeah. Negative to maximum lock targets. Negative penalty to warp speed, which is not a big deal. Gives a bonus to remote armor repair or remote shield boost, but I don't use either one of those. What's this F? Let's remove that. Location approach. Yep, that's us. Okay, cool. I'll finish this site off just for that. But yeah, it's given negative lock targets is the biggest one. So I can only lock 4 targets no matter what my skill does. Or my ship. It's really, I really don't like that. Oop, wrong one. We're not using drones. I am using drones. Yeah, I need to switch my camera and put it on the other side so it's over the chat, but return to drone bay. But that's a whole big, I think I've got 3 layers of overlays that compose my excuse me, not my chat, my webcam. So yeah, I'll have to work that out one of these days. All right, got my daily bonus, got enough money to cover my repairs, got enough everything else, got unused character points. So let's see, let's actually pause this guy. I think it'll give him 4. Take off 4 hours worth. Yep, so half of it. Yep. All right. All right, so let's go dock and then we'll clean up this mess.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, I need to move that. I've been thinking about trying to do some kind of overlay that masked this section here where the name of the system is. Yeah, yeah. And I really need to ask them how they do that, so because that does make a huge difference.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Wonder why his standing went up towards me. Alright, so it looks like I had to repair some more. So I think at least one of my drones got damaged. Yeah, but I need to swap those drones out. Those are not good drones. These are really crappy drones. Alright, let's go salvage this stuff up. Yeah, because I can always put the fleet one over there, like I'm doing, so that covers the other one. And if I put my chat window over here, then you won't see it in here, so... Or not my chat window, my webcam over here. Oh!
Warp drive active.
It says the site's still active. Well, that's not good. That means I'm gonna have to fight some more guys. So I must not have waited for the things to come through. Well, that's not good. Well, let's see. Actually, there's nobody here. That's the other one. I can still only do 4 for salvaging as well, which is really defeats the purpose. I'm going to run a cap here real quick. Nothing of value. Hate when that happens. Hate when that happens. And there's another 495,000 for the bounties, so not bad. Let's approach these guys. Give my cap time to restore. Yeah, nobody else spawned, so that's weird. I don't know why the site hasn't been marked as complete. Huh, that's weird. Another ad break. What happened? Ambering. There we go. Yeah, thanks for watching the ad. Ambering, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. Like I said, I was pretty hacked off when they told me I had to do ads, because I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't part of the deal. Some of the fine print I didn't read. I'll get these cleaned up. These are actually giving good salvage though, so I really can't complain. Most of these don't give very good salvage. And they're spread out enough, just enough that I'm able to keep my cap from running out. Nothing of value. You know, it's almost like it heard me. As soon as I said that I'm getting good loot, it's like, not anymore, you're not. Not anymore, you're not. Rocket launchers. There we go. Nothing of value. Probably nothing of value in that one either. Righty. Dock.
Warp drive active.
Got that all done, and but just over an hour. And I had to do each individually, so. Since they're so low volume tonight, maybe I'll fly out there. Actually short of mechs.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And Zidrine. Select all. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do board. You know what? Yeah. Select all.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it was mechs that I didn't have on the other one when I wanted to build those things. So, oh, there's a catalyst. Juju. 7 days. So he's only been around for 24, 25 days. Interesting.
Warp drive active.
So I'm going to get some hammerheads. Oh, you know what I need to do? That's the other thing I should have done. Industry planetary. Come on. Yeah, let's get back there. These are all in Kuleen.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so we want 21. Start. Submit. I'll take care of those. How many? So we've got suspended plasma. We've got plasmoids. We've got 225 transmitters. Not bad. Customs office warp to 0. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of room. What's up, OMG? Right now I'm picking up all my planetary industry stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head and do some mining. Start. That's a nice thing since we set all this up yesterday. It's got plasmoids, toxic metal. It's only 75. Well, that sucks. Custom office, warp to 0. So
Warp drive active.
I just finished all my air dailies. I had to do a couple of them individually since it wouldn't let me cheat and give them all at once, which is only fair. Customs office, warp to 0. There we go. So we'll get warped there ahead of time.
Active.
Start. Start. Submit. 205. Yeah, that's more like it. A little bit of extra plasmoids, all right. That's 3. Customs office warp to 0. This is 4. Double manufacturer's nice. 1 run of iron ammo I'll immediately throw away. Yep. Yeah. Why are you not? Oh, because it's right there, you dummy. How many times you gonna click it? What a moron. That's why it's moron. Ron is my name. Moron. 155. That's still a little low. Still better than 70. Hey, KhalessiEalesi. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Man, that's a mouthful. How are ya? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Let's see, where was I? All right, that was 4. And then the last one's Venolin. Set destination. There we go. Now we can continue on our way.
Warp drive active.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate the raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't usually stream that long. I usually get 2 to 3 hours in. So, but awesome. Thanks again. I appreciate it. You too. Really appreciate it. You too. Thanks again. I'm going to try not to get ganked tonight. I'm going to try. Okay, why did you not jump? Maybe I didn't hit jump. All right.
Active.
So yeah, appreciate the Raiders. Thanks for being here. Right now I'm picking up some PI. I have a major low shortage. That's it. Major shortage on transmitters. So I have one of my alts doing transmitters. Gonna pick those up. Drop those off with my other stuff that I'm dropping off, and then we may try and go do some mining. I tried to build something earlier for the daily air stuff, and ended up, man, there's a lot more people in the system now. When I was on earlier, there was only 4 people, and I was 2 of them. So start. Submit. We spent quite a bit of time setting these up the other night, so it's still doing, wow, a lot of non-CS crystals. That's interesting. A lot of suspended plasma too. What's going on here? Are they not working? They are working. So it's mining too much. They can't keep up. They can't keep up. Yeah. 225. So that's the one. 225 seems to be, if it runs nonstop for 21 hours, 23, 4 hours. That seems to be what it should produce per day. So, all right. So let's do that. Close you, close you. Let's dock. All right. So, but yes, Raiders, thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, I think we're gonna do some mining. We're probably gonna do high sec mining, because what I need, when I tried to build earlier, what I need is mechs, and that's a high sec one. No sense going to low sec for it. Unless OMG's got unless you've got a null space one running right now, I'll jump in that. So.
Docking request accepted.
My goodness, that's a lot of people. Thanks for being here. Well, you'd have to join first. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so you only allow corp members to do it. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, let's drop this in here. And let's stack all. Select all. Let's take these out. Take those out. Take that out. Let's contract these over to Falstaff. Great. I know it's there somewhere. All right. Takes care of that. Stack all should get me back where I'm at. All right, so then I'm going to switch. Close. We're going to log in as Falstaff. Yeah, otherwise they'd shoot you. Makes sense.
Connecting.
Makes sense. Alright, so there's my transmitters. Now, quick question is, what was I needing the transmitters for? For the life of me, I don't remember. Photon microprocessors. So I could make some more of those. That Morphite. That's a killer. Those things sell really good. No, these don't use it. They use mechanical parts, which I'm going to have to build some of. Photon microprocessors, drone damage amplifiers. I need regular ones. How many? How many do I have? I have 2. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 40. So that would be 38. Get those in there. And yeah, for these I need the max particle accelerator. So there's the transmitters that I also needed. I don't need transmitters for these. Non-mechanical processor. Yeah. So we're short. Yep. So we can build them, but we don't have the materials, so. All right. What else? Hammerheads. We need the guidance systems and the particle acceleration, but we also need some regular hammerheads, which that's kind of... So we don't have any. Really? No hammerheads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 70. I'm pretty sure I built some. Let's check here and see if they're in this container. Well, they are not. Where the fudge would they have gone? Because I know I built them. We don't have any Zidrine. That hurts. That hurts. We're going to have to buy Zidrine. So, yeah, that's one we're going to have to buy. So, yeah. So that's the other thing. I guess we could make a run to Jita. We do need stuff. Hate to do it. Let's go back. No, it's Zidrine that I'm short of, not Max. Yeah, Zidrine's what I'm short of. That takes a lot of Zidrine. Way too much. All right. All right, so then the other thing we're going to do is let's give him 10 of the hammerhead 2s, because I know I have them. Oof. Not that many. Take care of that. All right. So, I don't know. What do you guys want me to do? Let's go that route. Let's go that route. Because I don't need Max after all. I need Zidrine. Which is not one I mine unless I Unless I become a member of OMG's corp. I could have one of my alts join his corp right now. That would work. Have them go mine with him. That would work. Yeah, I could go sell those. Pick up some Zidrine. Yeah, I got a lot. Maybe we'll do that. So that's kind of boring. That's kind of boring. Join an alliance so you don't lose your corp. Yeah, I thought about that. So the problem is I'm not CEO, so I don't think I can make an alliance. I don't think I can do an alliance. I'm a director, so I don't know. So OMG, does your corp have an alliance? I mean, there's nothing in my corp really to worry about losing, to be perfectly honest. So, I mean, when we look at it here, social corp, there is literally nothing here. It's got a bunch of people, but all of them have been gone for, you know, the only ones that have been online are me. So, except the age of it. Yeah. Well, no, I don't mind. Is PH the alliance or is that the corp? Yeah, it's been around forever. Okay. Well, then maybe I can try and join it. I don't know if I have the ability. Mercator's not an alliance. Mercator is not an alliance at the moment. Why doesn't it give you a search? I mean, how hard would that be? Pandemic Horde. Oop. Oh, ad break. Yeah, it won't let me apply. So as a director, I'm not allowed to apply. So, oop. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, there's really nothing here, like you said, other than hey, welcome back. So yeah, no, I mean, I'd want to go with yours since you're actually a viewer. I'd rather do with that, but yeah, I mean, I understand Wyo's point. The corporation's been around for 21 years. I hate to get rid of it. And I mean, I could leave one of my guys in here so that he could always accept the other ones back if we ever need to come back. To be perfectly honest, because all my alts are directors, so that's not really a problem. But yeah. I could definitely switch Kragan over. Though honestly, the one thing I want to do with him is pick up some other stuff. So it looks like we lost all the raiders. So that actually shows they're still out there. My count shows 6. Or it did say 35 before, but Yeah, they still all show in there, so I don't know why my counter's not picking them up, but what else is new? So, yeah, I mean, this is when I stream, and you're usually active at this time, so that's when I would want to do it anyway. The other problem is, does your corp allow streamers? Because I would be streaming, so which I don't want to give away you guys' location, so yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're more of an enforcer, not a miner, right? Well, let me go ahead and run this stuff back since we lost all of our other ones. So let's see, ship hanger. I got 2 Helioses to sell. Let's throw those in there. Pretty sure the mining fleet does so long as you ask. Let me check. I do have a bunch of stuff to sell. Like, for instance, I don't think I need these 36 hobgoblins. Let's do 30. I definitely need Zidrine, so we want to pick that up. We can take these. Damage control sell really well. Yeah, let's take these and these. And let's take these. Miner 2s, we'll save those. There's the mining lasers, we'll save those. I think that's it. Six small salvage, I could probably sell those. Or just throw those on my others. Alright, I think that'll work. Yeah, it's only half full. Alright, so let's do this. So, we'll head to Jita quick. I'll pick up some Zidrine. Sell off some stuff. That'll give us time to figure out what we want to do.
Warp drive active.
I'm going to leave it on Corp. So it looks like the rules are if you ask the FC in mining, you should be fine. I don't imagine it would be an issue because PH is basically full of spies anyways. Well, that sucks.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, maybe we'll have Kragan jump over there, so... Actually, let me switch back to Kragan. Our standing PvP fleet is fine. You just can't broadcast comms on any chat. PvP fleet is no go. Okay, cool. So I'll fly Falstaff back there, and then what we'll do is we'll... You know what? It's been so long since I've actually applied to a corporation. I have to leave my corp, right? Find new corporation. There you go. Okay. And it's called, your corp's called, you set it up here a minute ago. Pandemic Horde. I don't know why I can't remember that. All right. So there's a bunch of hordes. Pandemic Horde Logistics. Pandemic Horde Limited, Incorporated. Pandemic Horde Inc. There we go. Alright. Okay, well that didn't have no active AdWords were found. Okay, well I don't care about that. I want to join. Apply to join. There we go. Okay. I was going to mention your name, but I don't know what your in-game name is, so probably omgsticks probably wouldn't have worked anyway, so they'll invite anyone that breathes. Okay. Well, here thinking I could actually put a bunch in. So yeah, so we'll do that with Craig and get him in there. All right. Let's switch back.
Active.
Yeah, that's what I figured. No worries. I'll probably he's got a Hulk, I think, somewhere. I'll probably go get that picked up, bring it back so I can take that with him. Start shuttling some ships to be able to help out.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I figured it'd take a few days, so. There's a porpoise. Yeah, I don't like this whole mining, farm, and burst stuff. I mean, it makes sense on those ships, but hey, there's a Discord server ad. The Discord server is working. Johnny Fever's there, as well as somebody who watches me on YouTube. So, on the East Coast, so hasn't been able to catch the streams yet. So,
Active.
I don't know why. It shows I have a whole bunch of people in the stream. But it only shows a number of 5. That's really weird.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so there's the announcement about Amazon Prime. We were talking about that earlier. So if you do have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription as part of your Prime. So I know. Well, and that's the other thing. I don't know how Twitch tracks it to begin with, so it's like, whatever. Well, that was a weird thing. So I think we talked about that the other day. So there's a
Warp drive active.
what's the word? I don't want to say controversy, but there's a lot of discussions about as a streamer, what you should focus on, whether you should focus on viewer counts, in order to actually, I guess, make money, or or if you should just do what you like, and and then if people want to watch, great. And so that's what I've done, is primarily the latter is what I've been focusing on, and I noticed on the days where I play other games, my viewers count really drops, and so
Warp drive active.
it is something, since I'm planning to retire here towards the end of the year. It is something that if I can add a little bit of extra income, great. If not, no big deal. But so from that perspective, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So, but yeah, it's one of those where there's a bunch of different discussions about what works best and that kind of stuff. And so, my goodness gracious,
Docking permission requested.
seems like there was nobody in, and then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of people showed up. So. There's a ton of people here in Jita, so actually though it's smaller than usual. You should check out WoW Grandma 78. She's not great at WoW, but still has 185 viewers right now. That's pretty, see, and there's a good one, right? Because that's a lot of it. Is I'm not good at anything, but it's kind of nice to be able to see what's going on. So let's do view market. See what these guys are selling. 424. That's horrible. Just horrible. Used to sell them for over 500. 424. So let's say sell. Alright. Throw those in there. Actually, I want to look at my market orders. So my capital ship assembly array, it's still the small one, and nobody's buying it, which really hacks me off. And if I look here, it'll show somebody's bought them here in the last several days. Nope, nobody's bought any in quite a while. There's one that was bought on the 8th for $4.96. Ironically, mine's at $4.49. Really? Eve is a pretty hard game to build a stream on. Even the big streamers only put around 100 people time. Yep. And honestly, 100 people is all I've ever really hoped for. To be perfectly honest. But there are nights where I streamed. I think the other day when I streamed No Man's Sky, I was all by myself for 2-3 hours. So yeah. So it's one of those where you do what you do and make it work, but so let's do these guys. View market details, 485. So they're actually going up, 485.6. $485.6. All right.
Jita Trade Hub is not responsible for monetary loss due to local chat scams.
1930 Right. 1499. 1499. All right. When I streamed, I picked smaller indie games that I could play with viewers and was pretty consistent, making 40 to 50 a night after about 2 months of streaming. Unfortunately, work got crazy and I had to quit. Yep. And that's pretty good. I mean, I think that's exactly it. And that's what I like. I kind of like the indie games. The problem is I'm such a dilettante that 370, so 369. Yeah, we'll go 369. The, man, that's really low. They, my tastes change. So I get bored with the game after, playing it for a month or two. Now, Eve is nice because Eve kind of keeps things going and everything's kind of good. So damage control still good. Drone. Somebody bought all my drone links. Wow. Somebody wanted to be the first one on the list is what they wanted, so they bought mine. That's all right. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm curious about that. All right. Yeah, so we'll just let these sell for a second. But yeah, and that's kind of the way I was is, I did Fallout, Fallout 1, which is a super old one. And, I had a couple people watching, 2 or 3, and I did that for, I don't know, a week or so until I got from beginning to end. But Eve is where I've actually my viewers have gone up drastically from Eve, and I think a lot of it's from the raids. But I was able to get monetized with Eve, and so that's where most of my viewer base comes from. So it makes sense when I play something else that's not Eve related, or I think I did Rocket League one day last week, which was a nice break. And just kind of mind numbing, not worry about it. And I think I still had YO and a couple others on here, so it wasn't too bad. And I'm still at the top. So yeah, so then anyway, we got to buy some Zidrine. Don't forget the Zidrine. So there it goes. Yeah. I always worry if it doesn't sell for a couple minutes that it's yes, we do need advanced components. Need minerals. Where are? Well, that's not it. There it is, under here. Okay, minerals. There we go. Like I know it's here somewhere. What's Zidrine going for? 1,000. Oof, that's a hit. Now let's see what else we got. So, all right, covert ops. I don't know that I have a photon mocha processor. I do. In order to build it, okay, so let's go back to, there's another 2 million. So yeah, we're making some money. So there's the photon. So I do. $324. Yeesh. And the real question on that is, 15, so it's actually cheaper. Question is, what does it cost me to make them? So this is part of the problem when I come and do shopping. Is 2, 3, 2, 2, that's 5, 5, 8, 6, that's 13, 14, 1. Yeah, 15. So, which is about what it's going to cost me to buy them. So I may as well just buy them. So now the question is, how many do I need? All right, covert ops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oof, 9. 9 times 324. Where's my calculator? 9 times 324. 2,916. Let's just buy 3,000. All right. What's it cost me to buy 3,000? Which is exactly what they have right there. 3,000. And 40 billion. All right. Where are we at? Ah, yeah, we're down below $1 billion. All right, but I can sell those, so that'll come in handy. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, OMG, and that makes sense. That's mine. My wife goes from thinking it's a great idea to not thinking it's a great idea in 15 seconds or less. So that one's always kind of interesting. So damage control. I don't have the blueprints for these guys. Mechanical parts. I need to build those. Let's save that one. I picked up the Zidrine. Now that one takes a heck of a lot of Zidrine. What are we missing on this one? Nanomechanical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 times 10 is 22. 220. Oof. 220 nanomechanical. All right.
Welcome to Jita Trading Hub.
1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 7, 2. That's 3. That's 10. No. Gonna come out to 12. Yeah, it's probably cheaper to build them. I imagine most people are supplementing income but not replacing at the 50 viewer level. Lots of people I watch have 1 or 2 viewers who are constantly doing 10 plus gift subs to the channel. Yep. Yeah, and that's helpful. Really makes a difference. Buy. I need. Oh, did I put in? Yes, I put it at 220. I need 118. All right, that's 1.5. That says 1.5. It's actually cheaper. All right. 3366. Actually, you don't have enough. Here it is. Yeah, see, that's more expensive. Not by much. I 36. Oof, that's high. 6. That was 7, so it's still cheaper. One 3, 1 5. Yep. So those are cheaper than what I estimated. So, all right. So we'll get those. That should take care of us. All right. Let's see where my stuff is. Damage control, I'm still there. Only got 6 left. Drone link, still there. Cargo hold. Somebody underbid me, as they always do. Oh, Goblins still low. Alright. Yeah, the cargo holds. The cargo holds usually so pretty quick. So, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. My issue is I'm young. I'm young. I look old, but I look a lot older than I am. So I'm only 56. So retiring at 56 is difficult because there's nothing to supplement that. I have a 401k, but anything prior to 59, you get penalized for. I've been able to work out the penalties and work out the tax because I'm going to live so low, I'm not going to pay tax, or I'll pay tax and get it all back. But yeah, it does complicate things. And in order to offset the 59 and a half, I can't make any money. So if I'm completely unemployed, there's a rule of 55. Oop, ad break. So I will continue this after the ad break. So they're not selling. Only one drone control or damage control left. Damage control sell like hotcakes. Yeah, so they bought mine. I don't know. Somebody bought mine. Yep, damage control's gone. Hey, welcome back. Sorry, I just noticed the ad break as I was talking. So yeah, so there's a thing here in America called the rule of 55. So as long as you're completely unemployed and you're over 55 but under 59, you don't get penalized for taking your 401k. So I'm not going to take much of my 401k. We're going to live very, very small per month, but I am planning on taking it. The issue is if I make money, like as a streamer or a YouTuber or any of that kind of stuff, I have to make enough to allow us to live or not make anything, because it's one or the other. Because I can't take my 401k without getting penalized. So, but yeah, it's one of those. So I'm working some of that out. But that was always my plan. Is I don't believe I need to make any money. I think we're covered and we're good. But there's a lot of unknowns with us building a house. We're going to build a house in the Philippines. We're going to do a bunch of stuff like that. And so there's a lot of unknowns with that kind of stuff. So I want to have some backup plans on top of backup plans. And so, which always works. So, But yeah, that's always been the plan, and I've had this plan now for going on 10 years. So yeah, and that's exactly what one of the things we looked at, because she's older than me, so which is rare among Filipino American relationships. Normally, the American gets an 18-year-old. He's in his 60s and gets an 18-year-old. I was in my 40s and got a 42-year-old, so she's 2 years older than me. So yeah, so when I retire, I'll be 57, she'll be 59, so she's already covered for that. But yeah, that is one of the things we thought about, was just switching the Twitch info over to her, and that way whatever little bit we make kind of works into that. So, but yeah, so that way we can still work it out. But you know what? I might buy mechanics. So let me see what I got here. I am super low on money. All right, so we got 193 of those at 400,000 each. 3 times 400,000. All right, that's 77 million. So that should work. I don't want to close that. But yeah, that's kind of the one. Is I could add it to her. I think our plan has always been to have her on the YouTube. So no, we definitely don't want that. I don't. Yeah, she's. Yeah, I don't think that would work anyway. She's kind of a prude. So I say that in the nicest way. It's a good thing, and I love that she's that way. But yeah, you're more likely to see me hot tubbing before you'll see her hot tubbing. And trust me, you don't want to see me hot tubbing. So, and you might see me hot tubbing just because it's super hot in the Philippines and I'll be in the pool. So, but yeah, we watch some YouTubers now that do YouTube streaming, not streaming, but they do YouTube videos. And I mean, they show them eating, they show them in the pool, they show them pretty much doing everything. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want us to be like that. I don't want people watching me eat. I don't. That's just weird, I want people, and so, but yeah, it's funny because some people, like I said, I think I talked about it before. I have a sister-in-law that she tells everybody on Facebook every time she has a bowel movement, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. That's not my way, Those are kind of private things. I think we talked about that when we were talking about the whole president job. Was like, you couldn't pay me to be president because everybody knows every time you go to the doctor, every time you have a bowel movement. I'm like, that's just too much. I can't. No job is worth that, So, but yeah, you got some of them that she watches that every time they eat, sitting there feeding their face, and I'm like, ugh, you're just asking for those comments, And so yeah, I'm really surprised. The expanded cargo holds are not selling like they normally do. They usually sell super fast. They're usually the first things to go. So, man, I can't believe these hobgoblins are so cheap. Not sure even why I'm building them. You could do a Philippines YouTube series about being an expert, and that's what most of the ones we watch are. Yeah. Yep. And that's what most of the ones we watch are. They talk about their budget. They talk about this, they talk about building their house, which is what she wants to do. And I'm like, yeah, and that's kind of our plan. And then some of them make pretty good money doing that. But yeah, it was one of those where it was like, it wasn't really the plan. Most of it was, so I have children here. Her and I don't have children together. I have children from a previous marriage, and they're both grown. And I have grandchildren. I have a grandchild. Granddaughter, and so it'd be nice, I thought, to have those up so that they could see, and if they want to watch that kind of stuff, to, after Dad's long gone, to say, hey, what was my dad like, since they never call me. I have more people in a stream that call me Dad than I have in real life. So I shouldn't say that. My daughter just called me the other day. So, but yeah, it's kind of funny because that's one that I've actually had people say was that, that their children thought that was nice, because after they were gone, they were like, oh, it was kind of nice because he had these YouTube channel out here that we could go out there and watch, and it was kind of nice. And so it's like, I never even thought of that. But But the YouTube channel is a little bit different because that actually allows you to edit it. You know, you record it ahead of time, edit it up, and then post what you want. Where the streaming is kind of live and in your face. And so yeah, there they just bought a bunch of them. There we go. But yeah, so that's the only problem with selling stuff here in Jita is I have to pretty much hang out in order to see, because somebody will underbid me as soon as I leave. So this capital ship assembly array. So on that note, if anybody in my stream is looking for a capital ship assembly array, I'll make you a deal. Yeah, so that's what I wondered, is because I was like, what's going on? Well, and it's weird. People are buying them. They're just not buying them very often, you know? There's 2 that got bought on the 30th, 1 on the 8th. So either they don't know they don't work or something else, but yeah, but they're buying them like this one. They bought it for $5.89, which makes no sense since mine was at $4.49. So I'm like, okay, why would you? Here's one for $4.96, but mine's at $4.49. So I've kind of priced it to sell, but right, which I don't even know how that works. So these guys that are doing this is not, and I'm almost to the point where I'm going to take one of these just to get rid of it, you know, but honestly, there's still several of them here that have these up here for, you know, this one just added it. So they added it for 90 days and so 9 days ago for 690 million. It's like, really? So yeah, it's kind of, yeah. And that could be. Oh, all right. So my hobgoblins are gone. My cargo ones are gone. Yeah, just about everything's sold. So where we at? 909. I sell the expanded cargo hull. I won't make it back to a billion. I might. That's almost 2 million each. So yeah, it'll be close. It'll be close. I bought enough supplies to build all my covert ops cloaks, and those will sell. Those sell really quick. So that's not a problem. And then I'm just not nickel and diamond with it, buying a little bit at a time. I just bought them all, so. But yeah, it's kind of interesting because, you know, from that perspective, back to the Philippines thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. We watch a lot of expats, and a lot of them, you know, a lot of them sharing their opinion, which I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to give them the facts, you know, if that's what we're going to do. Show them the build of our house, show them the facts, but not necessarily their political opinions and everything else, because I'm like, yeah, that's not really worth it. So there's a Discord server announcement. So it looks like all my announcements are working again. I had to reload into Stream Elements for some reason. I don't know if it's a once every 30 days thing or what, but so these guys at 375, that's 50,000 less per. So 180. I gotta find my calculator again since I closed it. I hate when I close that. All right, something sold. Actually, the only thing left is these guys. Oh, one. Let's say 180 times, let's just say 400. That comes out to 72 million. All right. Now if I do 180 times 375, that's 67. So that's like 5 million. Yeah, that might be worth it. So if somebody underbids me, I'll sell it to one of these guys for what they're selling. I'll change it to theirs and give it to them. So That way I ain't gonna hang around. Somebody will definitely underbid me. It always happens. In fact, it may have already happened. Nope, not yet. On a normal day, normally I sell during the day. And that's where it usually moves a lot quicker. So this time of night, I'm not sure there's a whole lot of buyers on. So, but yeah, that's kind of thing. There's so many things up in the air. For instance, one of the other things that I'm messing with is we have dogs. So, and we're probably going to pay a service to transport our dogs over there rather than take them with us. So, just because I think it's safer for the dogs. Definitely less stressful for me. But I have one that's super high strung and one that's super, I don't want to say super aggressive, but super antisocial. Let's call it that. And so, having the super high strung one on a plane with 200 other people is not going to work. He will not settle down. He will be out of control. He will just be like, never met anyone. He didn't count as a friend. And he'd want to meet all 200 of them. So, and it's multiple flights, jumping from flight to flight with several long layovers. So, just kind of a hassle. And so the other one, she's just so antisocial that anytime anyone gets near either one of us or her, she wants to bite them. And she has no teeth. So it's really not a threat, but she still is, it's kind of one of those. It's just not a good situation. So from that perspective, it just made sense. But trying to find the right service that you want to trust with your family pets is always kind of a challenge, because it's like, and that's one that I've been toying with and looking around. But that's the other problem, is until we actually have a date that we want them to go, nobody will even really give me a price, because, airline fees change based on the date. We're looking probably at this point, it's like 6 months out, 8 months out. So that's one of those. They're all like, well, we need to know. So nobody's underbidding me. What the heck? But yeah, all those things I brought sold pretty quick, so that wasn't too bad. 910. So yeah, we spent way too much. $140 million right there. That was the big one. That was the big one. 3 million. That was probably two of these guys, right? Yeah, because nobody's taking any of these. So, but yeah, so that's kind of one of the things, we're talking about possibly having her go over early. So then that way we have somebody on either end for the dogs to be received, sent by and received. So that way they're really only, one day of dealing with a quote unquote stranger. So, but there's a whole lot of hassle with that too, is they have to be seen by a, which is kind of funny, a USDA, United States Department of Agriculture certified vet for 2 years prior to them leaving the country. So we've got that all set up, which of course is a much more expensive vet than a normal vet, and that's all taken care of. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, because it's like USDA, USDA is what certifies our meat, and so from that perspective, I'm like, okay, and that's a Filipino requirement. And so it's like, okay, so are you wanting them certified that they're edible? Because not planning on eating them. Oh, I know the one he's 20 pounds. So yeah, he'd like a little butterball turkey. So yeah, he might not be a bad, but yeah, it's kind of ornery. So, but yeah, from that perspective, it's kind of interesting because it's like, yeah. And then the problem with the Filipino government is things change by the day. So right now there's no quarantine for them, even though there was during COVID. They had more quarantine than the humans did, and but now that the humans don't have quarantine anymore, neither do the dogs. But it was funny because prior to COVID, there was quarantine for the dogs. So yeah, and I'm sure probably right before we leave, that'll change again. So I'm counting on a quarantine for the dogs, but we're kind of planning it as if there is none, so that that way, if she's there, we'll have them on either end. So, which will be nice. But yeah, so there's a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. We're gonna rent because we've been told by all the expats that we talk to and everyone else, don't build until you're in the country. We have land already. We've got that all mostly straightened out. There's some title issues, not issues, but the title's there. It's just getting it transferred to us when we're not in country seems to be difficult. We've dealt with it. We actually own two properties. One we're going to sell, the other one we're going to build on. And so, yeah, so there's a lot of logistics there too. And so that would allow her to get some of that stuff kind of moving. So yeah, and she's ready to quit work. So we are this close to being completely out of debt. So in fact, we just paid off one of our larger debts just this weekend. So praise God for that. But yeah, so we're really close. And so we could probably possibly pull the trigger, but I want to have a bunch in savings that to carry over with us just for kind of a backup plan. We're of course going to sell the house, so that'll give us some, and we'll probably use that to build our house over there, or some part of building the house over there. So yeah, so there's a lot of moving parts, but we're getting kind of excited. But yeah, the streaming is part of it. So the streaming is one thing, is to keep me busy. If I don't make any money off of it, great, But if I do, great too. But it's more to give me something to do so that I don't lose my mind. And I love playing games. So that if I can make money playing games, why wouldn't I, right? But yeah, because that's one of the other things we've had. I work for a bank. I think I've mentioned that several times before, and I've been 24 years with the bank. Made a really good living, but we've had a lot of people that have retired from the men, especially, that have retired from the bank, and within a year of retiring, they were gone. And I definitely don't want that. That's just floors me. Now we've had a lot of people that didn't retire till their 70s. So yeah. So with that said, then again, here in America, that's not uncommon. It's very, very expensive to live here in America, and so yeah. With that said, that kind of does some of that, but yeah, that's kind of where that is. So, man, these guys. Yeah, this is definitely not the time to sell. All right. Well, I'll leave that there. I can always fly back if I need it. So let's do this. So we got my stuff. Yep. All right. Let's set destination. As soon as I leave, I guarantee they're gonna. As soon as I leave. There's a lot of stuff here. Look at these guys. Oh, you know what I should do one of these days? I should go pick up my my research agents. I got a bunch of points built up on research agents that I haven't picked up in quite a while. So there's 52 data cores there. Yeah, plus that'll reset the points since most of these skills have gone up, but it doesn't reset until you actually go talk to your agent, which is kind of silly. So yeah, I need to do that here one of these days. Camacore is this one, which is close, so we could go do that. That's only 3 jumps away. Let's do that. It was 5 jumps. Yeah, we could go do that. Let's do that. What time is it? Oh, almost midnight. So we managed to kill some time. Ugh, I hate being in Jita.
Warp drive active.
And honestly, my plan is to probably still stream during the same time. So do this time and then longer, because that'll be the hottest part of the day over in the Philippines. So right now there, it is, it'll be, 11 in the morning. So that was kind of part of the plan, was working out my time. This is the only time I can, since I work during the day. This is the only time I can stream while here in America with still working. But yeah, it'd be kind of nice to have that as well. So yeah, there's one. Somebody bought one. I have a tab just for Jita only gates and stations. Yeah, I never bother with that, but you're right, it probably should be. This is the one that bugs me about Jita, is this stuff. These just, and most of them, 9 out of 10 are scams. It's just ridiculous. Like, I don't know, is there anything on HyperNet that's legit? Because it's, yeah, I don't even bother. I mean, Eve has its own contract thing. If you want to actually buy stuff, buy things that they don't sell through the where am I headed here? Through the market. You can do contracts. So, but this HyperNet thing just seems like it's just a huge scam.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested.
Noni. I think Noni's close here.
Docking request.
Yeah, about
accepted.
the same. I think Noni and Izawa. Izaziwa. Never pronounce everything right. So. Yeah, so as soon as I start a conversation with her, she says, hey. So, and then she wants titanium. All right, so accept. Complete. So now she's good. So now I can buy data cores from her. And it says I can buy 36. So we'll buy those. Close. That should close her out. That's the other problem that this does, is now it's done this whole thing. Created a whole bunch of them, so, which is ridiculous. But let's grab my data cores. I always keep titanium here on site for these guys, because they either give you a delivery one or they get a blah, only killed one of the bombers, missed the other stuff. Oh, that's not good. I thought you were better than that. Here, I've been bragging about you. So if we go to Noni, where's Noni take us through? Make sure I'm not going through Udema. All right. Standing increase. So yeah, let's go check that out.
Warp drive active.
Actually, I really need to look and see which ones have what, because this electronic engineering guy has a huge amount. But I don't know where Hodgin is. Set destination. Actually, it's along the same lines, so. Yeah, so let's go to Noni first, and then we'll go to him, alright?
Warp drive active.
But yeah, so I haven't picked these guys up in a while. Speaking of that, I probably need to do my planetary industry. That probably is all expired too. Yep. Mechanical parts, just needing precious metals. Precious metals. I think there's noble metals, right? There's noble metals. Yep. So let's do this. Say start. This guy's still building up Chorale structures. Yep. I think we've got enough. Yeah, we've got those. 48. Submit. Oh, ads on.
Warp drive active.
Transmitters. Transmitters need Chorale structures, which we're not building here. Yeah, we gotta deliver Chorale structures, so those are up here. Hold on a second. That's weird. All right, welcome back from the ad.
Warp drive active.
What is an Okator? What is that? Deep space transport. Never heard of it. Calente hauler. Why doesn't it show the cargo capacity? Capacity 3.9. That's nothing.
Warp drive active.
Building construction blocks. Chorale structures. He's just doing trail structure, so. So they're still selling. Yeah, they're still selling. Those are the storage things. Yeah, there's another one.
Warp drive active.
They're still selling. $169.5. Unfortunately, since I'm not there, I can't tell if they're still high or not. Lots of trig systems. Stock.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it's gonna bring me all the way back.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Next mission. Titanium, accept. Complete. My data cores. 6.
Warp drive active.
Hogeny Bobby's. That one's pretty far away. And Karam, I'm not sure where that's at, but Izawa might be on the way back. I don't think so.
Warp drive active.
Somebody scanning here at the gate. We talked about that. Jerrycan. We talked about that one before. Scanning at the gates. Scanning at the gates.
Warp drive active.
Catalyst. So he's getting 87.75 now. Yeah. 2 points more. Not much. He's getting 87.73 instead of 87.70.
Warp drive active.
So those didn't change much. So yeah, I see why they don't do the research agents anymore, to be perfectly honest. Though I do get more from the research agents now that I've got them built up than I do from...
Docking permission requested.
Yeah. So that's good. So it lets you still gather them in even if you're on the other side of the system? I guess I never tried that. I always thought that I had to be close to them to gather them back in again. So... Go away. Oh, somebody's asking me for a special one now that I've done so many. Alright, well that's just ridiculous. She the Torah, same thing. And then if I add, where's Madeline? Add waypoint. Yeah, that's adding a whole bunch more. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and say remove. What's that? Let's go 826. So they're selling. They're selling. But yeah, I didn't realize it would let you pick up your probes if you weren't in the same place you launched them. So if you could pick them up from the other side of the system, that wouldn't be too bad. Kind of fly across while you're scanning.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to switch this one to that, which that's a pain.
Warp drive active.
What we got here? We have 720 reactive metals. And consumer electronics and construction blocks. We need toxic metals. We need raw structures. Okay. So yeah.
Warp drive active.
So I gotta switch them both. So. This one, what do we got here? Toxic metals, reactive metals. So we're in good shape there. The only thing we're short of is precious metals. That's what this, it's precious metals. All right.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I need to make some more mechanical parts. I may switch a couple over from Rages to make mechanical parts. And we do half transmitters, half mechanical parts.
Warp drive active.
But we'll get back to Vendolin. We'll throw a couple things in the oven. We'll call it a night. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys keeping me company. And it still shows I've got a ton of people in my stream, but in my chat, but not giving me credit for them on my counter. I don't know why. So yeah, that's interesting. Not sure why.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I may have to move some of my stuff over. We were talking about this earlier. Jared Can was talking about it. I may have to move some of my stuff over to POSs. So, since it is so much cheaper material-wise, time-wise, I know the one in Hogamo had a huge time bonus for like research jobs. Which right now research jobs take forever. So it would be nice to speed some of those up. If people come on a raid, I don't think you get credit for them unless they refresh. That might be. That might be. Well, it was weird though. My counter was at 35 right after the raid. But you're right. Unless, yeah. Unless they continued. Maybe that was it. So.
Warp drive active.
I don't know. I don't know how. That's the thing with Twitch. I don't understand how it works. I don't, you know. When I added the counter, it actually made it a little better so that I can actually see. Because that's the other thing. I can't see it. There's nowhere that it actually tells me. I have to actually open up my chat. But like right now, my chat shows 30-some people in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah, so 27 people in my chat. But it's not giving me credit for those 27. So, but like you said, maybe it's because they haven't refreshed or they joined from the raid and just, you know, let it idle. I don't know. Yeah, I only started that one. This one. So we've got toxic. We've got reactive. They're about the same. What's this one? Base metal, so that's reactive. And we may as well go ahead and grab them. What's it gonna hurt? Alright. When you go into raid, I know the URL has raid in it till you refresh. Okay. So that might be. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, so if they just idled out, they, you know, the streamer they were watching stopped, so they just kind of wandered off, left the computer running. Yeah, it probably doesn't give it credit for, gives it for that first bump, but then that's it. Yeah, in my case, it usually requires me to refresh because it won't give it to me otherwise, so. And actually, I'm going to see who's out here. So, yeah, so Lily and them were the ones who actually jumped me the other day with the raid, and that was pretty awesome. But they were on tonight. They must have raided somebody else because I didn't see them because they're not on anymore. But Chaos is on, so Chaos is usually my number one to raid. So yeah. So I will probably raid him. So I don't think he's been streaming very long tonight, so he should probably just be getting started.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Righty. Oh, why'd you do that? Once you hovered over it, you're just asking for trouble. It usually goes till around downtime. Yep. Yeah, and he's entertaining if nothing else. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's just very animated. So he's a lot of fun to watch. I get a kick out of him. Alright, so here's what we were going to do. So let's see. I only have so many jobs, so I want the mechanical. Let's go ahead and start that one. And then do my cargo. Oh, covert ops. Yeah, these are what's going to make me money. Of course. Miniature electronics and graviton pulse generators. So I only had enough to make one. You gotta be kidding me. I bought all that crap. So I bought enough of these, but didn't buy enough of the rest of these. That's what you get for checking. Miniature electronics, though, I can build. So I'll go ahead and get those built. So yeah, we'll work on that. Damage control, I didn't buy the stuff, so yeah. I really need to buy those blueprints. But because I need the things, that's why I didn't bother. I've got everything I need for these. Except the drone damage amplifier. Are they done? No, it's not. Yeah, they're still building. Okay. So expanded cargo hold. We'll just fill the rest with these. No, we need those. That's right. That's right. Hammerhead. Yeah, we don't have hardly any robotics. Not guidance systems. And I'm building hammerheads right now. Where are the hammerheads? No, I wasn't because I didn't have any Zidrine. That's why. So we counted these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 70. Yep, 70. So let's. So that'll get those going. What I'll do, I'll check in the morning. Actually, though, I don't think a checking in the morning is going to do anything. Yeah, that's 2 hours. So then I could throw those in. And actually, those will be done too, so. Shield tech. Yeah. All right. So I think we're going to call it. Superconductors. Shield Tech. I haven't bought the Shield Tech one. I really need to buy the Shield Tech one. Yeah, laser focusing crystal. That's the other one. Laser focusing crystal, yep. Right. Deep core mining laser. Electronic parts. That's weird. Yeah, they're not expensive. How many do I need? 5 for one. So 49. It's 11 million. 63 million. Oof. That's pretty awesome. Really, 47 million? Strip miner ones are 47 million? I should have just searched for it. Oh, I haven't even researched just for this. 10 of these. Yeah, I need Nox and Megasite for those. Okay. But you know what? Let's research this guy. 23 would bring it to right around this time tomorrow. Yeah, we probably do one less. All right. Get that started. All right. Yeah, I'll save that till tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and raid Chaos here. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thanks again. And I will be streaming again tomorrow night, so hopefully I'll see you guys then. But thanks again, and you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Jerican.